Hello, everyone, and thank you for listening carefully tonight. We are discussing something that truly matters for your money, your timing, your stability, and your peace of mind. There is a midnight deposit wave moving in, and for millions of seniors, retirees, Social Security recipients, SSI, SSDI, VA beneficiaries, widows, disabled Americans, and people on fixed incomes, early January checks are starting to hit tonight and rolling through the next hours. I understand why you might be watching this. You want to know if money is really coming tonight, who is getting paid first, what about early deposits, and what if nothing shows up in your bank account? Is this guaranteed or just internet rumors? Here is my promise to you. Just like always, I have been watching verified guidance from the Social Security Administration, the U.S. Treasury, VA payment updates, Medicare notices, and recent congressional schedules. We will walk through this calmly and clearly. You will walk away knowing what is changing, who is affected, when it takes effect, and what you need to do, if anything. No guessing, no confusion, no panic, just straight clarity in plain English, the way you deserve. This discussion is especially for you if you rely on these benefits to pay rent, buy groceries, afford medication, cover utilities, and keep life steady. I respect you, I care about you, and I am honored that you trust me to help explain this. Please do not click away, because the middle part of this discussion is the most important part. That is where I explain the exact timing, who gets checks first, and what to do if yours is late. If you are new here, welcome to our warm, loving community of seniors and benefit recipients across America. I read Social Security Administration information, Treasury updates, VA notices, and government briefings so you do not have to. If you find this helpful, please consider subscribing and joining our family. To do me a favor, tell me your city and state in the comments so I know where you are watching from. And if this topic matters to you, just type yes in the comments so I know to keep making updates like this. All right, friends, let us talk about what is really going on. A lot of you are messaging me saying, you heard money is dropping early, that someone online said nobody is getting paid, or that your neighbor got theirs but you have not. Let me explain what is really happening because I know many of you are confused. And honestly, I do not blame you. Every time we get close to the start of the year, payment schedules get tight. Banks process differently. Treasury schedules payments. The Social Security Administration releases batches. The VA has its own structure. Medicare deductions line up, and rumors online explode. But here is what matters. This midnight deposit wave is real. It is not magic. It is not luck. It is not rumor. It is simply how the system works. When the Treasury releases payments and the Social Security Administration authorizes funds, banks begin processing. And many banks will post deposits early, sometimes overnight, sometimes after midnight, sometimes early morning, depending on your bank's posting rules. Why now? Because it is the beginning of the year. New payment cycles start moving. The government financial system kicks into motion after the holiday period. Banking systems realign and benefit processing restabilizes. And friends, I want to say something from the heart. I know how deeply this matters. This is not extra money. This is not a bonus. This is your lifeline. This is your peace of mind. It is what helps you sleep knowing the bills can be paid. And after inflation, rising prices, grocery shock, housing costs, energy bills, medical co-pays, and every other stress life throws at you, timing truly matters. That is why I am here to bring calm. Let us bring clarity to make sure you are not left in the dark. Now, let us break everything down. When we talk about the midnight deposit wave, here is what we really mean in verified simple English. The Treasury sends money. The Social Security Administration confirms payment batches. Banks receive the funds. Banks decide when to post them. Some banks post instantly. Some banks hold until early morning. Some banks do not show deposits until business hours. So, do not panic. If your friend gets theirs at 12:03 a.m. and yours has not shown yet, different banks, different timing, same payment wave. Now, who is part of this early January deposit cycle? Many Social Security retirees receiving retirement benefits, SSI recipients who align with this schedule, SSDI recipients depending on their group, some pre-97 beneficiaries who receive payments on earlier fixed dates, certain VA beneficiaries depending on federal processing timing. And yes, cost of living adjusted benefits are included based on the Social Security Administration's updated payout structures. That means, if your benefit amount increased, this wave reflects that. Medicare Part B premiums and deductions are factored in based on updated year adjustments. That is why many of you may see slightly different amounts, higher for some, slightly different net amounts for others because of Medicare adjustments, withholding, or other deductions. But the overall message is that payments are moving, deposits are processing, relief is coming. And please remember, this is not random. This is not political drama. This is not rumor. This is simply Treasury plus Social Security Administration plus bank timing, exactly how earlier payment cycles function. Now, let us clear up myths because the internet has been loud lately. Rumor, no one is getting paid tonight. Reality, Treasury processing is active. Social Security Administration schedules are in motion, and millions are receiving deposits in this early wave. Rumor, if you do not see it by midnight, you are in trouble. Reality, banks post at different times. Some after midnight, some at 2 a.m., some at 6 a.m., some during business hours. Delay does not mean denial. Rumor, this is some secret bonus. Reality, this is a scheduled payment cycle, not a secret program, not a random surprise. This is your earned benefit. Moving on. Schedule and friends. Here is the verified tone you can trust. The Social Security Administration confirms their scheduled payments are proceeding. Treasury guidance continues to support distribution. Medicare updates are applied normally. VA benefits follow their established release timing. So breathe, stay calm, and stay with me. Let us talk real-life impact. January always hits hard. Holiday spending, winter heating bills, property taxes for some, grocery prices still high, medications, doctor visits, insurance. The economy has not magically fixed itself overnight. You feel it every time you swipe your card, every time you walk into the grocery store, every time you refill prescriptions. That is why this midnight deposit wave matters so deeply. Because for many of you, this is not nice to have. It is critical to survival. And my heart is with you. Truly, friends, do not panic. We are going to walk through this together. You are not alone. You are part of a community. We are going to make sure you know exactly what to do next. In the next part of this discussion, we are going to cover what to do if your payment does not arrive, the Social Security Administration's official waiting rules, how banks actually handle delays, what steps you should take, how to protect yourself from scams, and a powerful emotional message that I want you to hear tonight. This next part is the most important part. All right, friends. Now, let us talk about what happens if your deposit does not show up. This is where so many people panic unnecessarily, and I do not want that for you. I want you calm, confident, and prepared. Here is the verified guidance in plain English. First, there is something called the Social Security Administration 3 business day rule. That means if your payment does not show on the expected date, Social Security Administration guidance says you must wait up to 3 business days before reporting it missing. Why? Because banks sometimes hold deposits, weekends can shift posting times, holidays can slow down processing, and the Treasury sends out funds in batches, not always at the exact same minute. So, if tonight passes, do not panic. Check again in the morning. Check again the next day. Most missing payments magically appear when banks finish processing. Now, Let us talk about common reasons deposits delay or fail. Bank account recently changed. Routing number incorrect. Closed bank account. Social Security Administration records not updated. Bank internal review. Fraud freeze. Social Security Administration verification delay. If something looks wrong or unusual, here is the calm, step-by-step checklist that the Social Security Administration recommends and bank guidance supports. Check your bank account online. Be sure you are looking at posted plus pending. Look for any bank messages or alerts. Confirm your banking info on your My Social Security account. If it has been 3 full business days and still nothing, call the Social Security Administration. The Social Security Administration phone number is 1-800-772-1213. For VA benefits, call 1-800-827-1000. For Treasury Direct Pay help, call 1-855-86-8151. And friends, if you are not comfortable calling alone, ask a trusted family member to help. No shame in that. It is your money. You earned it. If your payment is rejected, the Social Security Administration will reissue, but yes, it may take time. I will always keep you updated. Now, let us talk about something deeper. Let us talk about how this really feels, because this is not just numbers on a screen. This is not just policy talk. This is real life. It is groceries, rent or mortgage, electric bills in winter, medication refills, doctor visits, helping grandchildren, keeping your dignity. So many of you have told me things like, I wait with my phone in my hand, watching for that deposit. If it does not show, I do not sleep. I am scared every month. My heart breaks when I hear that because you should not have to live with that kind of fear after working your whole life, serving your country, raising families, sacrificing, paying taxes, and doing everything right. You deserve stability. You deserve peace of mind. You deserve respect. And I want you to know something. You are not alone. Millions of seniors feel this anxiety. Millions of disabled Americans fight this stress. Millions of widows and veterans worry about timing every single month. But here in this community, you are seen. You are valued. And we walk through it together. If this discussion helps you feel calmer, just type yes in the comments so I know this matters. And tell me your state. I love seeing where you are watching from across this great country. Now let us go practical. Here is your action checklist to stay safe, steady, and prepared. Log into your My Social Security account regularly. Make sure your bank info is correct. Make sure contact info is updated. Consider voluntary withholding. If taxes hurt your payment sum, choose to withhold a small tax amount to avoid big tax shock later. While totally optional, it is good to know. If income changed, Form Social Security Administration 44 can help. If you had a life-changing event like retirement or income reduction affecting Medicare premiums, the Social Security Administration 44 form may reduce your costs. Check Medicare savings programs. Programs like Qualified Medicare Beneficiary, Specified Low-Income Medicare Beneficiary, and Qualifying Individual can help pay Medicare premiums in many states. Do not feel bad applying. You paid in your whole life. Extra Help Low-Income Subsidy. If prescription costs are crushing you, look into Medicare Extra Help. Many seniors qualify and do not even realize it. SNAP and LIHEAP food assistance and utility assistance programs exist to help, especially in winter. Benefits exist, so seniors do not have to choose between food and heat. Watch for scams. The Social Security Administration will not randomly call threatening arrest or demanding payment. Never give banking info to unknown callers. If in doubt, hang up and call the Social Security Administration directly. Keep documents safe. Store award letters, bank papers, benefit notices, all in a safe, easy place. This is about protecting you, protecting your benefits, protecting your peace of mind. Remember, these steps are designed to empower you. Taking proactive measures can significantly reduce stress and ensure that you are always prepared for any changes or delays in your benefits. Now let us look ahead. Honestly, payments will continue. Schedules remain stable. Treasury operations remain active. Government guidance remains clear. VA continues regular cycles. Medicare deductions remain structured. Could small schedule shifts happen in the future? Yes, because government timing always depends on operational decisions, Treasury release windows, banking schedules, holidays, and occasionally congressional actions. Could there be discussions about new programs, reforms, or support? Possibly. Congress always debates ideas regarding seniors, social security systems, benefit protections, and cost adjustments. But here is the honest truth. Nothing changes overnight without official confirmation. Nothing disappears suddenly. Nothing drastically shifts without notice. So, here is my promise to you. I will keep watching Social Security Administration announcements. I will review Treasury timelines. I will monitor VA updates. I will track Medicare changes. I will listen to congressional discussions. And when something real happens, not rumor, not clickbait, not panic bait, I will come here and tell you in calm, clear, plain English. If you want me to keep watching this for you, just type Social Security Administration in the comments so I know you want more updates. Friends, if your payment has already landed tonight or is on the way, I am so happy for you. Truly, I hope it brings you relief, breathing room, comfort, and a little peace in your heart. If it has not shown up yet, breathe. Do not panic. Give it time. Follow the steps we talked about. We are going to get through this together. You are strong. You are resilient. You survived much harder storms than this, and you deserve respect, support, and security. Your resilience and strength inspire me every day. Knowing that you are out there, managing your lives with grace and determination, motivates me to provide the most accurate and helpful information possible. I am honored to be part of your life in even a small way. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this beautiful community of seniors, veterans, widows, disabled Americans, and families who simply want fairness, dignity, and peace of mind. Please, if this helped you, let me know in the comments. Share your state. Share if your deposit arrived. Your words help others feel less alone. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss important updates. Share this discussion with someone else who might be worrying tonight. You may bring them peace. And friends, as always, I am watching the news so you do not have to. I care about you. I am rooting for you.